What's going on, everybody? Eric Bourassa here, and I am really excited to share this guitar with you. So this is a silver tone guitar that has been customized to the max to make a budget guitar, super high-end playing machine. So this was customized by Cheyenne from TV Jones, her brand Workhorse Guitars. Her whole thing is taking like inexpensive guitars that she finds that have good bones to them, and then putting all high-end US-made components in them. So this guitar has two TV Jones T-Armond single coil pickups that sound amazing. You're gonna hear that here in a bit. And then she's also put in a Wilkinson tremolo and then done a bunch of fret work to this guitar. And then we've got this really cool custom pick guard and then a matching truss rod plate up here to go with it. So it's a really cool looking guitar, and it sounds and plays pretty amazing. With Cheyenne's expertise, she's turned this into a really serious professional level instrument. So let's start with some good old-fashioned cleans. All right, so that's the intro to my yet unreleased song, Chasing Wind, and let's hear that on the middle position. Now, that middle position is probably what I'm going to use for the final recording for that intro, but for fun, let's hear it on the neck pickup as well. And now let's hear what it sounds like, that same song when we have the intro, big chords, but with just a little bit of gain on them. Ah, nice. What I really like is that we're getting a really clear sound from it. But very punchy and really pushing and cutting through the mix. So let's hear that with the other instruments in this demo. Okay, now in the verse, I'm gonna go with a little bit more distortion for these palm muted power chords like this. And then let's hear what that sounds like in a demo mix. And then these single coils actually sound pretty great for lead. So like here's kind of the sound that I'm using most of the time when I'm playing lead and melodies. And now let's hear what that sounds like with a whammy pedal. And we're gonna hear the verse and pre-chorus and the chorus melody of this song, Chasing Wind. And again, this is not the final version. This is still a demo that I'm working on. And then finally, let's check out the bridge section of this song, which I'm really liking and I just recently wrote. And we're going to hear this in the bridge position and then in the middle pickup position. So as you can see, we're getting some really great country sounds with this guitar as well. That's actually an excerpt from a Taylor Swift song. And I'm really liking the punchiness, but also the fullness of it. So you know how like some guitars with the pickups, the way they sound, you might get too much high end or too much low end. It might be kind of muddy. When you get a really great pickup and really great parts in a guitar, you hear like boosted highs and boosted mids and boosted lows. It's like everything is just more, but in the best way possible. And so I'm really getting that vibe here. And then I really like a guitar with a lot of punch, a lot of mid-range punch to it. And that could not be more apparent here. And so I really like to do these like low string riffs and with some gain. And check this out. I'm loving this sound right here. Just a really, I like to call it like a throaty kind of a sound. And then check this out on the open A. This is like my single note test that I do on every guitar that I play. I like to hear how much punch just that open A has. Right? And then in the middle position, and then the neck. It's like that kind of mid-range punch that you've got there is it's got this like growl to it, but also this clarity, and that's something I look for in guitars that I'm going to be using for recording and playing live. All right, let's hear kind of some like Hendrixy sort of sounding double stops, right? Ooh, I like that. Yes. Now let's get some more like ZZ Top style kind of rock licks happening. And now let's go a little bit hotter with that. All right, and then here is a riff to a song I wrote a few years ago called Orchidaceous. And this is another thing I use to test out guitars to see how much I like them, how good this riff sounds on it. And finally, let's hear full-on shred mode. This is an excerpt from my new song, Frog Hopper. I did not use this guitar. I recorded that before I actually had this instrument, but I've cut out all the leads and then re-recorded them with this guitar so you can hear what this guitar sounds like in that context. Okay, so for a lot of the gigs that I play, lighter rock and kind of like Texas country, this is a perfect fit for that. I can do a lot of my own stuff on it as well. Super dependable guitar. I highly recommend checking out Workhorse Guitars. Check out what Cheyenne is doing. Every single guitar she makes is unique. And then, of course, I'm always going to recommend TV Jones pickups. I have only had the best of experiences using TV Jones pickups, and I'm really a huge fan. Tom and Cheyenne at TV Jones are just two of the most lovely people, and I always enjoy getting to see them every year at the Dallas Guitar Show and getting to catch up and see what their latest offerings are. If you are looking for extra help with your guitar playing, check out UnlimitedGuitar.com. It's awesome. We meet once a week. You also send me videos of your playing throughout the week, and I send you a video response of what I think you're doing great and what I think you can work on next. And you get access to all of my lesson material that's designed to take you from beginner to the late intermediate stages of your guitar playing. So yeah, check it out, unlimitedguitar.com. Anyway, you guys, if you dig this, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of whatever day this is, and I will see you in the next times.